Hello? You guys hear me, right?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey!
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
what's up?
Okay.
Dude.
Okay. Looks like everything's in working order. How's everyone doing tonight?
Swell.
I'll go with swell as well.
Pretty good. Pretty tired.
I only
Okay.
had one school-related breakdown this week, so you know, living the dream.
It's a good drink.
Alrighty, so we last left off with you guys fighting a bunch of wolves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
Yeah, it went okay, I guess we can say. But then you guys embarked on your first quest.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get in with things, any last minute errands you guys need to run?
No.
My laundry is already done, so
Okay,
About 5 minutes. If I'm not here, you know why.
so,
But in town, I'm good.
yep. So you all wake up in the tavern and make your way to Rockwell's house. There you see the professor in pretty stereotypical, like, not fightery adventuring gear. He sees you approach and signals you to come on in.
Is that what you're going to be wearing?
Why, yes, of course.
Not
Nice.
to, not you know, not to sound rude, but it doesn't seem like it will be very defensive.
Well, that's why I hired you lot. Besides, I have this, and he pulls out a teeny tiny hand crossbow.
Like my size?
About.
Sick.
Rune's just like, oh god. This man is going to get shot. Doesn't say that out loud, but just the expression is like, he's gonna die.
I like that.
Okay, so he picks up his bag and says, "Well then, we should make haste before it gets too late." And he starts walking past where you all are standing out the gate.
Nice. So we shall follow.
Oh,
Okay. So you follow him to the gate. You go to the town of Dreamland has three main exits. One that leads away from the mountain, one that's to the north face of the mountain, the one that heads towards the south. So you guys are leaving through the southern gate.
Okay.
You see him like pull out this map he has and goes, I believe we need to travel in that direction for a few days, and then we travel west.
Can I just like glance over his shoulder at the map, just like
Mhm.
see if he's got like any actual markings down of where we should be going? If it's
It's
being held the right way.
it's
you know.
very clearly being held the right way. This guy's not a comic imbecile, comedic imbecile. He's actually like a genuinely smart person, so he does know how to use a map.
Very good.
I like that.
Roll investigation, Catherine.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me just click a button. So that's a 10 plus 5, so that is a 15.
15? Okay. So the map is not incredibly well detailed, but there's enough details to get by.
Okay.
And
I am very impressed.
the main things that are kept very clear are like the river and general landmarks that point back to the town.
Okay. Are there like campsites or anything?
There's
Like
no
safe spots?
he does have like these like colored, just like in like a sort of like a brownish green ink of just like general areas that are marked safe areas. So like those will be typically his camp spots, you would assume.
Okay. Oh, this is a very good map.
Why, thank you. Made it myself. Folds it up, puts it into his pocket,
Made it himself.
and goes, well, I suppose we should carry on. And he starts walking up the trail.
Oh, I follow. Just pep in my step.
Pretty sure we're all following.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you travel for the better part of the day. You can still see the city through various clearings on the cliffside, through the trees. But it is quite small at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you're able to see the full city, where from any other angle you aren't. So
Kind of pretty.
you travel along the cliff's edge. Andre, give me a survival check.
Okay.
Cat, you're the one falling off the
One,
edge.
one.
I play too many
Oh,
clerics because I
man.
was about to go guidance, and I'm like, wait, I can't do that here.
Yeah, say it louder, please.
6.
6.
It was 2 plus 4. Thank God I have plus 4.
Okay, as you're traveling, you're keeping your eye out for certain like tracks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You see like a number of animal tracks, but you reckon that they are pretty old. And because you are following a trail, that the animals will tend to stay away from this area, as it does get quite busy. So you keep walking along the trail until you get to this clearing, not super close to the cliff's edge, but from in the middle of the clearing, you can see the cliff's edge. And you see roughly in the middle, like just a small circle of ash and soot. As you approach this area, Rockwell goes, well, shall we continue or do we want to set up camp here?
How much time has passed? Is it like pretty late?
You would, judging, give me a survival check.
Oh boy, I'm real good at these. That's a 4 minus 1. That's a 3 there, bud.
It's 3. It's getting pretty dark.
Hell
I bet
yeah.
I could
Like it's
tell
starting to
if
get
I had
dark.
Dark vision. The world starts to go a little bit gray.
Yeah.
for Rune.
It's
I
like
guess it is.
it's currently like probably like 10% gray tone.
Huh. I was wondering. I thought I was just depressed again. You know, I think it is probably a good idea to set up camp for the evening. Yeah. Very good.
I agree.
I'm down.
All right.
Down for everything.
Down bad.
Yep.
Okay, so you all set up your camp. Does anyone want to do anything before night falls?
Cuddle.
I think Rune is probably just like talking to the professor about his studies and stuff,
Okay.
like one intellectual to another.
Mhm.
Just like
Well, are we not smart
wanna,
enough for you?
I don't know.
Oh,
You-
the
I want to open up my wooden box of toys that I got from the market and see what I got in here.
Okay, give me
Andre.
Andre, give me an intelligence check.
I hope I'm tenting with him.
I can tell you it's going to be 20. But,
Oh no.
one.
Yeah.
Naughty one.
So you're like shifting stuff around, and you think you managed to like get to the first step. You have no clue how you did it, like how you got to the first step, but in doing so, you somehow pinched your finger
Oh.
into the box, and you're like, ah. So you make no progress on the box.
Nice.
Someone help me open this.
Nope.
I'll let
No.
you play the toys.
I have a drum. I'm all good.
No one wants to hear that.
Puzzle. Puzzle.
Rune?
I want to open the puzzle. Yes. 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 Of course. Do you want me to roll an intelligence check
Yep.
as well, Luke?
If you're
Oh, boy.
if you're playing with the puzzle box, you're rolling intelligence.
Oh, I should
That's
joined
a
in.
7. That's a 4 plus 3 there, bud.
Okay, you don't get your finger pinched, but you can't figure out the first step.
Wait, hold on. What are we rolling
feel like-
actually?
It's nighttime, so Rune is like, I feel like there's supposed to be some sort of.
Oh no.
They're all the same shape and they're all gray. Are they supposed to be gray? Is that a thing?
I feel like the thrill can fit in this slot here on this box. What if we put the thrill in there?
Oh
No.
yes,
The thrill is
It's
about,
about the same.
The thrill is about the same height as the box in total.
So I can't fit
wow.
in.
They're not with.
Maybe if we push hard enough.
Let's just see if the thrill can figure something out. Come on, you said you wanted to try the puzzle. Come on.
Come
Okay,
on, the
Mr. The Thrill. Give me a intelligence check.
Oh god.
God, watch him get a fucking natural 20. I'll scream.
I got 3.
We're all
It's my
doing
worst. It's
so
my worst
good.
Yeah.
one.
Can't even figure out the box.
Exactly.
It's just a box.
Box?
Geronimo, you need to try. Come on, man. We all try.
Yeah.
I just want to sleep. I don't want no toys to
I
bother me.
don't want to get scammed from this supermarket, man. Come on.
Come on.
Nah, you're getting scammed. Scammers get scammed.
Geronimo,
Scammers
come
get
Well, you know,
scammed.
try this box is going over your head in the middle of the
Try
night,
the
so why don't you
box,
try opening it?
Geronimo.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay. So who's taking first watch?
Dibs. Oh, never mind.
Well, 2 people can watch. I can take
Yeah.
2, so I can do it. I just need to meditate for 4 hours.
How about I watch over Geronimo throughout the night, yeah?
Shut your mouth.
Okay, so Catherine and Zach are both taking first.
Yeah.
Oui.
Okay, who's taking second and who's taking third? The professor's going to be doing third watch, so if you two want to both go
I'll
second,
take second. I'll take second.
it's also an option.
I want to spend, like, because I only have to, like, meditate for 4 hours. I want to take time to play with the box some more while
Okay.
everybody else is sleeping.
I want to
My
take watch
boss.
number 3 with Rockwell.
Okay, so Catherine and Zach, give me a perception check.
Which one?
Perception.
6!
We're on fire today.
5 plus 1.
I got 16.
16. Okay, so Catherine, you don't notice anything.
I'm enamored with this box.
Zach, you're sort of sitting there, and you're looking over the cliffside, and way off in the distance you see like the faint three silhouettes of some flying creatures, but they're way off in the distance.
God, not again.
Nice. Can they be witches?
No, not
No.
again, man.
Oh well. Oh, I should probably warn people that they're coming.
Okay, so second watch,
Actually,
Andre.
I don't know.
Zach,
Yeah.
do you tell them about the things you saw?
Nah.
Okay. Andre, give me a perception check.
This guy, man. Holy.
Hey, you don't know about it. Only I do.
14.
14?
You want us to die for some reason.
Well, we don't know. Won't hurt you. You
Man,
know.
rogues,
I
man.
don't know about that.
It's true.
They're all the same. 14.
Yep.
You also see just off in the distance, over the cliffside, just 3 creatures in the air flying. Okay, and Evan, you and the professor. So give me your
Let's get
perception
it on.
check.
That's a 6.
Okay. You don't really notice anything either. You and the professor just engage in conversation. Catherine, do you want to have another shot at the box?
Yes. I will crack its code.
Okay.
It's an 8 plus 3, that is an 11.
11.
Not bad.
Intelligence
You-
is my good stat.
You manage to, like, you don't know what you did exactly, but you do manage to make it to the first step. So the top, like, say, half inch of the box spins 45 degrees.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm excited. I did something.
Same.
And then the little bit you can see, it's just flat wood.
Oh.
It's a different type of wood. Like, it's lighter than the outside.
Okay, so it's like there's I can't quite see like anything that's in the box. I've just gotten
Yeah.
it a little bit open.
You got a little
So
bit
I'm just
open,
gonna-
and then it stops at the 45 degree part.
Okay. Very good. And then I meditate. With the box in my hand still.
Yeah. Okay. So morning comes. The night goes by uneventful. And you all keep traveling. Once again, in the morning, the professor pulls out the map, and goes, "We need to keep following the trail for the next few hours at this point. And then we have to go off the trail a bit. So
Okay.
you keep walking throughout the trail, the woods. Zach, give me a perception check.
11.
11. While
Yes,
traveling,
sir.
you notice sparse, large feathers on the ground. Like, you still, it's a pretty big feather. It's kind of caked in mud a bit, but you see like probably 3 or 4 over the course of a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So you keep traveling, and you all start hearing the sound of rushing water.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's kind of fancy.
I will
So-
immediately pick up the thrill and put him on my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
So as you walk closer to the source of this sound, you see that there's a river that's running down the mountain. And you get to the point where up on the edge, about 30 feet down, so it's a cliff, 30 feet down, water. And about 60 to 80 feet across is the other end. You see on both ends the remnants of a broken rope bridge. And the professor just goes, "Well, this is an issue."
Yeah, it is.
That is very... I assume we had to get over the bridge that is now really, really broken.
Correct.
Yeah, I can't prestidigitate that better.
So you see the professor sort of hold on to the post and peer over and sort of goes, "Woo," and takes a step back.
I assume it's like super far down. It's very, very...
It's about 30 feet down. And it is rapids.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a... I don't think I am... I don't think I am able to, I don't think we have a means to get across there safely.
Is there any other way around this? Like a longer route?
The professor takes a look at his map and goes, "Well, I'm not quite sure where this river starts, but he looks down and goes, I don't think we can go down the river, down water, and get around." And you look down and it's just goes off into the horizon. You still are on the cliffs, like you're not right up against the cliff's edge, go facing away from the mountain, but you still can see over it. So you're seeing like into the horizon and all the fields that are like far away from the mountain.
Well, reasonably, we could probably create some sort of rope contraption to get us across to the other side. Could we not?
As in making some sort of raft type of thing?
Not even necessarily a raft.
A bridge?
Yes, if we could just get one person across with a rope, we could attach the rope on one end and sort of use it to go across.
Let's throw the thrill.
I feel like that is a terrible, terrible idea.
I feel like I would go very far.
You,
Okay.
you don't think we can chuck him across the river? How far is the river?
Not so much about that. It's more so, would the thrill be able to climb up high enough to tie the rope where we need it to get?
Hey, Thrill, how's your climbing skills?
Also, Andre, to answer your question, the river is about 60 to
okay.
80 feet wide.
Not the best.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's.
So we need
it's
a long
big
bridge.
one.
Anyone got a shot put?
How about some trees? Can we just knock down some trees? We got some
Oh,
items to do that.
I don't have an axe, so
Want
I'm
to kill the trees, man?
I'm
Got a
literally
hand
useless
axe.
for that. Well, hand axe is like tiny.
Well, we got time. Don't need to find
Okay, think
bridges
of a
for me.
hand axe as like just a small hatchet.
Oh no, that's exactly what I'm envisioning.
Okay.
Oh no.
Give me a nature check.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay. Around you, you don't see very many trees that you think would be wide enough to support your weight. They're definitely tall enough, but they're not wide. They're all thin trees.
But what if we have the Thrill walk across?
With a, well, reasonably, who other than the thrill would be able to walk across? Like, oh god, I forgot to drop the character voice. But like, out of all of us, who do you think? It's obviously not the giant bugbear.
It's not me.
It's not gonna work out. Is the thrill the only one who would be able to like get across relatively safely?
Probably.
Desert is more my favorite terrain, not water. So
Yeah,
Yeah, well, we're just talking about how fat or not you are, so...
I'm a wizard. I know books and stuff. Nature? Nah, not for me.
We can try it.
Like on the map, is there any other bridge? Or is this was like the only bridge across?
So you ask to see the map he shows you. He doesn't like upriver. He has some of it marked out, but there's no other bridge markings, and then it sort of just fades off. And then downriver it goes like it's the cliff, and then just goes off.
are there any rocks in the river that like come out of the water? You know what I mean?
A bit. There's a
Like
few,
hopscotch?
There's a few.
but
We really
Okay.
gonna play hopscotch with rabbits?
Here's what I think the play is. Okay. All right. Hear me out. We send the thrill. All right. As far as we can, because I don't think realistically. 80 feet. It might be possible, but I think one thing that we could do that's like safer is we can send him, chuck him at one of the rocks, right, and then he attaches the rope to that rock, and then one of us like pulls ourselves through the river, like on the rope to that rock, and then we send the thrill one more time, and then we get across the river. Does that make
okay.
sense?
So the river, like the actual water, is 30 feet below the cliff edge. So it's you guys 30 feet water.
Gotcha.
And there's no like shore or anything. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
water.
cliff,
It's not
water.
that bad.
And it's like going like fast, like
Mhm.
fast.
Is this pre-existing bridge made of stone or like
It's a wooden rope bridge.
Wooden rope bridge?
Yeah.
And you said it was like basically demolished halfway through, so it's
Like-
not a bridge.
Yeah, so basically, like somewhere in the middle, it broke, and both sides fell.
Or we can use some of the material from that.
So, okay, so reasonably, is it just the middle of the bridge is broken and the two strings on either side are good, or do those strings not exist?
They both on both sides, like the ropes that were originally holding the bridge up, do exist,
Okay.
and like on both sides of the cliff, it's the remainder of the bridge that just goes down. So like somewhere in the middle, the bridge broke and it went flop.
Okay, so they're like okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't got mending because I feel like mending might have been useful, but also they're not touching, so
Yeah.
it
Did you ever open the box, Rune?
I didn't get it open all the way, but I don't have rope. I have a notebook. Got pen and paper. I don't have rope. Got a tiny little knife. Actually, this might be good for you, the throw. It's
Trying to
such
see
a
what
good
I.
one. I got a little
I
bag
have,
of
a, I, have,
sand.
I have a rope. Do we need a rope?
I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of how
I'm
else
sure
we would get
rope.
across this.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see how a rope gets us across unless we were to chuck you across to the other side.
We're not gonna drug it.
But then I couldn't like hold you or anything to get you to get across, you know?
Yeah.
Unless we do some like.
Yeah, but how am I gonna hold you up somewhere?
Rope. What do you mean? You
I-
attach the rope to the other side. How
Yeah.
long is our rope?
50 feet.
Oh.
No, yeah. We would need
Wait, I
two-
have a rope as well, though.
Who's gonna throw it 100 feet?
Is there anywhere where it kind of gets narrower, where the way across is like not as big?
Downriver. But that's
I feel
past the edge of the cliff.
Oh.
So I feel like we're kind of stuck.
Can we swim? We can't.
No, it's You want to swim in
Yeah.
rapids? You want
I
to break your spine? You're so small, you'll drown.
A fish would just eat him.
He's gonna
Yeah.
probably die to the impact of the water. Let's be
Hey,
honest.
let's think about how we get across, not how I'm gonna die.
I've got find a familiar. Like
I'm taking another look at the box, man. Like that, I can't think of anything at this point. I'm just gonna see if I can try to get this thing open.
Okay, give me an
I guess-
intelligence check.
reasonably we could just break a bunch of trees and like use the rope to tie them together
60.
like lengthways
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like a
and
know.
make a makeshift bridge.
Okay, so while you guys are thinking about what to do, Andre takes out the box, starts messing around with it, and you figured out the first step. You have to like lift and twist the top.
Gotcha. All right. I want to keep going.
So while you're playing with the box, we'll get back to you in a second.
All right.
What's everyone else doing?
Does Red Bull exist back in this time?
Whoa.
No, Red Bull will
No.
not give you wings.
But there is potions that will.
Yeah.
What if we somehow summon like a Pegasus or a Griffin? And they come
You
pick
think
us
that a
up and-
griffin will help you after what you did?
It could be a different one, and then we fly across with them. Like we start making mating calls or something.
Oh,
What
my
if we
God.
just break down a bunch of trees and use the rope to fasten them together and sort of put it down like a sort of large drawbridge?
1,000-foot drawbridge? Or 100-foot drawbridge, I mean, holy.
Well, weren't the trees? Didn't you
Wait,
say
the trees are
were
tall
long
enough.
Yeah, the trees are
They just
tall
don't
enough.
hold-
They're just not.
They-
They're just thin. They're like.
Yeah, so if we like,
bunch of
Like
them.
you know,
though.
like you would make
Yeah.
a raft, but you would do it with the trees, and you would just kind of like fasten them together with the rope, and then just
I'm
kind of
down.
like slowly like lower it so it goes to the other side, or like shimmy it across.
Push it across. Yeah.
Yeah. Would that work?
I'm intrigued.
It could potentially
It might
work, but
work.
it will take you probably the rest of the day to do it.
It's either gonna take us the rest of the day to build a bridge, or it's gonna take us the rest of the day doing nothing and just staring at the river. So, my vote is we make a makeshift bridge with all these trees and slowly go across.
One by one, go across.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone takes part in chopping down trees, correct?
Except Scramoonly, who's playing with a box to get his McDonald's Happy Meal toy, but yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rune's just like trying to fasten the bridge, I would say, more than actually cutting down the
Okay.
trees.
So it's the professor, Geronimo. What's the thrill doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Can I supervise? What are we doing again?
You guys are cutting down trees to make a
Yeah, that's what I thought.
thing. Okay.
Sorry. I can supervise. I can keep guard. How about that?
Okay. So
I'll probably seeing that I'll probably help with the tree. I have a 13 strength. I'm probably okay to help chop down.
How much strength do I
well, I was gonna say it's the professor and Geronimo cutting down trees.
Yeah.
They bring it to.
I just don't think I'm much of help. You know.
It's kind of
You
hard
can
to.
help me build the bridge.
Yeah. So
I
if
can,
then
you
it's
can
you
get the
two.
rope in and out.
Yeah. It's you two tying knots. And what's Scroombly doing?
Playing with the box. He's just so Scramoonly is so engrossed with the box that he's not
Yeah, look
even
at him.
paying attention.
Mhm.
Like, look at that focus.
Look
that
at that
laser
forehead.
like focus.
Look at
on
that
the
forehead.
I wouldn't be
Muted,
talking
not
there,
even
Luke.
looking.
Hey. I know. I know. Okay, so, Catherine or Zach, one of you give me a survival check with advantage for tying rope.
So, my survival is a -1.
+3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Zach.
Make it with advantage. So that means you roll twice and take the higher one.
15.
15? Okay,
Is that out of 2 rolls? Because you have advantage.
Yeah, first one was 7.
okay.
Okay.
So, you spend the rest of the day sort of cutting down trees. You cut, since the trees are about thick, about 6 inches thick, you manage to get down like roughly about 5 or 6 and tie them up nice and tight. I'll say you use to like sort of tie them all securely all the way around. You probably use someone's entire rope,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and you're cutting it.
Okay.
Okay, so you all will lift up the bridge, carry it, and as carefully as possible place it down, and it does reach all the way across.
I like that.
Are there any large rocks around?
Around up here, yeah, there will be a few.
I would most definitely like to have a very strong boy, a strong lad, use the giant rocks to secure this side down. Just like weigh that bad boy down.
Okay. So who's doing that?
Which one of you strong lads? Because I only got +1.
I have -1 strength, so I don't
No,
want to.
definitely not you. The Thrill? Geronimo?
I have +2 strength.
I got +3.
Geronimo!
Okay.
My man.
So
Oh, that would be hilarious if the Thrill helped, because...
I don't know how.
It could help.
The Thrill's just pulling the Chris Redfield and punching the rock. Yeah, so you do manage to find a large enough rock and you sort of roll it onto the edge of the end that's on your side. And that's weighing down your side.
Very good. I will hesitantly be the first to go across the bridge.
Okay. So you make it across. About in the midway, your foot sort of like you hear a crack, and you look down, and it's just a branch that was sticking up and like sort of to the side. And then you manage, you go, you like scream and just scurry the rest of the way across.
It's like, ah! It's the high-pitched scream of a woman, just as Rune is like, scrambles across. You see him like drop on all fours to do it too. You know, the safest way possible. Lowest center of mass. Rune is like, it stands up like, it's very safe. Very, very safe.
Okay.
And I will put a rock. Not a very large one because I'm not very large, but
You
I will just start
find,
piling rocks.
You find about like 3 rocks that would actually make a difference that you can pick up. Everything else is either way too small to wouldn't matter, or too big that you couldn't move, and just start putting it on the one side. Okay, who's next?
What happened with my box situation?
Oh, seeing as
Well,
when I called you, you didn't respond, so I'm gonna say you just couldn't figure it out.
You're distracted, my friend,
Yeah, you're
There was
By-
too much tree noise.
by the beautiful sky you're looking at.
Okay, who's walking across the bridge next?
Oh, I want to.
Okay,
I feel like that throw would have the easiest time. I feel like
Give,
that throw
give me
just
in there. What
does
am I
it.
rolling? What am I rolling? Let's go.
I didn't have to roll.
you just walk across without a problem.
You just
Really?
do it.
Come on.
You're 6 inches tall.
So I know like a shark can like jump or something and bit me.
In a freshwater river?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Oop. No, you're good.
Oh god.
So
Keep
the
eye
thrill
just
just
an
makes it
inch,
completely across. Okay, next. Who's going?
I want to go next in case things break down.
Okay. As the heaviest individual,
Loud and proud.
you start walking across, and then you don't notice it, but everyone else does. It starts bowing in the middle. And then when he gets back, it sort of springs back into place.
Oh god.
It's kind of fun, eh?
Not even close.
We will probably have to find a different way across on the way back.
Andre, do you want to go next, or are you going to let the professor go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I'll go next.
You make it across without a problem.
How good am I?
If the professor fucking
We all did.
falls. If the professor fucking falls, I'm gonna scream.
No, I
All
don't trust
this
this
work.
professor.
So the professor
this
starts walking across, gets about halfway through, and like one of the trees just sort of snaps, and he starts falling. He catches onto the bridge, and he's like holding on to the. He's currently like trapped in the middle, at the bridge, and there's like a couple logs on this side, a couple logs behind him, and he's just holding on for dear life. And he just says, "Someone come help me! Someone please come help me!"
Yes, help, Professor. Yes. Grab my feet. Somebody hold on to Rune's feet, because Rune is gonna like belly across to do it, so there's not more pressure on the bridge. Somebody just hold my ankles.
I'm not really into that.
I
I'm
can do
sorry.
that. I can do that.
Oh my god.
So
Scribbling is bum.
you won't be able to make it to him if even all of
yeah,
you.
it's like 80 feet across.
Yeah, he's like currently
He's in the
in
middle.
Oh god. Who still has a rope? Wait, who still has a rope?
I have a whip, but it's only 15 feet.
I have a
Somebody-
rope.
Tie that shit. We're tying that shit around Rune's waist, and Rune is gonna like do the shimmy, 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 shimmy. Grab the professor, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. But on the off chance something happens, at the very least, Rune can just kind of like grab the professor, and you can pull us up by the rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they tie the rope around you there. They hold on to it. You shimmy across. You grab the professor. You pull him up, and you both crawl back to the far side.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Yeah.
Kind of exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting. Rune now has heart problems permanently.
That is exciting.
Very good. Okay. I think we will have to find a different way back other than this one.
So as you make it across, the professor just quickly like goes to a more sturdy spot and just goes, "Oh boy.
Are you?
Thank you."
Okay. Of course.
Looks up and goes, "We best be finding a place to camp for the night."
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good in the hooda.
He looks at the map and he says, "We're still about half a day's away from the next campsite."
Oh shit. What if we made a sort of little hovel somewhere around here?
I'm down.
I think that's our only option.
Well,
What? Our only option.
We have a few people who I think are very proficient in surviving in the wilderness. So
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So, who is going to set up your little campsite?
Scribbling.
I'll do it.
I can investigate to see if there's a cool place, but you know.
Okay. So I'll say you're helping. In that case. So, Andre, roll survival with advantage.
With advantage, okay. We got 21, 18.
Okay.
21 by
So you managed to find sort of like an uprooted tree that you can easily just move some other fallen trees and sticks are in the area and make a nice little shelter. It's
Okay.
small, but it'll work. And
We've got to huddle really close together, guys. It's fine.
at this
So
point,
we'll get his cuddles in.
you guys are no longer near the cliff. The cliff seemed to stop on the other side of the bridge, like the one that faced away from the mountain.
I'd be near a cleft. Gotta live life on the edge, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
If something in here doesn't kill us, I will myself.
I'll join. Bet.
Okay. So I'm assuming same watches.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
I will actually take second and third watch today instead of first and second.
Okay.
You scared of
Spice
hanging
it
out
up.
with me?
Yes.
Wait, is
Yeah,
anybody?
we-
Oh, wait, never mind.
In that case,
don't
the professor.
Somebody,
will-
somebody
Taller than
needs
my
to
hand.
join me.
I'll go first watch.
Okay, so you two on first watch. Andre,
Yeah, we are.
what about you? Which watch do you want?
I'll fill. I'll fill.
Okay, so
you
you'll have
second.
third watch, and then the professor
I'll
will go
prop
on
watch.
second. Yeah.
Poggers.
Okay,
I don't think poggers existed back then.
Poggers exist in all timelines. Poggers is
Poggy Woggy.
universal.
No.
I believe it was Pogith.
ye old Poggin.
Pogger.
Okay,
Roll your
Zach and
checks.
Evan. Perceptions.
Yeah. I got
12.
I got 13.
Okay, so throughout the night, it's relatively quiet. You do hear like a sort of like fade in and then fade out.
It's like a windmill.
Monka W.
And that's it.
Whew.
Okay. Second watch. The professor and Rune.
That's a 9 from me.
Okay. You
I
two
really do
spend the entire watch just talking about ancient cultures, theories of what happened to Aurora.
We geeked the fuck out.
And final watch. Andre
Yep.
and Rune.
Is it perception?
Yep.
That's a 4 plus 1 of 5. I'm using the D&D Beyond dice, so I can't even put them in prison.
23.
23. Okay. During your watch, you hear some rustling in bushes nearby, and then only to see like just either like a rabbit or a fox run out. So your
I want that
watch, you want to go for the rabbit?
I want the rabbit.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Am I a melee distance or do I need to use my bow?
Use your bow,
Alright.
because you're not sneaking up on a rabbit.
I'm
24.
just watching this like, what?
So Catherine, from your point of view, just out of nowhere, Scrimley grabs his bow and just goes "Phew!"
What? Something attacking us? What?
And then he walks over, and he comes back with a rabbit with an arrow through its neck on a arrow.
I am in hell. You killed the bunny.
Can I still do something?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Bunny rabbit.
Well, I want to start by cutting off one of the rabbit's feet and tying it to a string.
Okay. You take your short sword you have
Yep.
and just sort of and cut through the rabbit's foot and bone.
Go back to bed, Rune. Everything's fine.
Rune is throwing up like over like off to the side away from everybody. Rune is just like, what?
And what do you do with the rest of the rabbit?
I'm gonna skin it.
I don't know.
Breakfast?
You know what?
Keep its tail.
Just to get back at Geronimo from earlier. He's still asleep, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go over to where he's sleeping and put the rabbit, but making sure like the open wound where the rabbit is directly in front of his face, so that when he wakes up, he.
Okay, so you wait the neck
Crazy,
wound
dude.
or the
I
foot,
never forget those who have done me wrong.
or the foot wound, or you're just putting the dead face in front of him.
Let's go with the dead face.
Okay. Roll stealth. And Evan, roll perception with a disadvantage.
14.
It's just guts, just gone, just upchucked over there in the corner.
That'd be a 4.
Okay. So Evan, you wake up to the face of a dead rabbit in front of you. How do you react?
Rune is
tongue
throwing up
action in there.
again.
Oh
Again.
my lord.
Rune is just
Okay.
looks up, stops puking, and is like, oh, okay, I think I've got a handle
So
on
being a
this.
bugbear, you're used to way worse than just a dead bunny.
I eat these for dinner some days, boy.
That's actually not wrong. So, okay.
Who needs past trauma?
The
when
professor
can
just
be the trauma.
The professor just looks at the bunny, looks up and goes, I'm not gonna ask. And then just gathers his things, checks his map, and says, the trail, we'll follow the trail for an hour or two, and then we have to get off the trail for a bit. Shall we?
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds good.
So
I'd like that, sir.
you keep
Visibly like paler than usual, like
Who? You?
Okay, so you walk through the forest on the trail until you get to a part where the trail goes downhill. It makes a sharp turn and goes downhill. And the professor goes, well, this is where we stop following the trail. He looks up the mountain and goes, we travel that way.
I trust this man with my life. Yes. Yes, you massive nerd. I will follow you wherever you say to go.
I hope so.
So you continue. So you travel up the mountain. Geronimo, give me a perception check.
A 9.
9? Okay. So as you're walking, you see some half-fallen trees and whatnot. So you keep traveling up the mountain until you get to another cliff face with a narrow sort of makeshift path going up to the top of the cliff. And the professor says, who had the rope from earlier?
I believe I used mine, but I don't know if it was still on trees or not.
No, yours was all cut up because we had
Yes.
used it.
Yeah.
Grimly had the good one still, I think.
So he says, I suggest we tie ourselves before climbing up this cliff.
Oh, okay. I trust you with my life, good sir.
So you all tie yourselves off and start climbing
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
up the
If
cliff.
one person pulls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is like a walking path, but it is pretty narrow, so you do have to go single file, and it is one by one. Or, no shit. But it is still pretty dangerous. So I need everyone to give me an athletics check.
Which one again? You said?
Athletics.
4.
That's what I thought I heard. Making sure.
11.
Dirty 20. Why is it for like strength-based stuff I roll over a goddamn 10, but for int stuff that I'm supposed to be good at, Nothing above a 10.
I got 14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
So there is one moment where Scrimoombly slips, but everyone else is able to hold on tight and pull him back up.
Nice.
Let's go.
We got you, bud.
So you eventually make your way to the top of the cliff. And here you see, like, it's very obvious there's a bunch of fallen trees that clearly have been, like, knocked over. It's all, like, they're all facing outwards from a certain point. And you see that there's large paw prints all around, feathers scattered about.
Yeah, Erin's just like, wow, pretty feathers.
Scrimoombly, give me a survival.
21.
21. You immediately recognize this to be some sort of nest.
Oh. What kind of nest?
Well, give me a nature check.
You say me to do that?
No.
Yeah.
Andre, nature check.
13.
13.
Can
You
I
sort
also
of.
make a nature check?
Yep.
Because I'm a huge fucking nerd. 9.
Okay, so Catherine, you don't recognize what can live here. Andre, you pick up one of the feathers and it's about the size of your forearm.
Ooh.
Minus, like, the stem of the feather.
Mm-hmm.
So with the stem, it probably goes to the base of your finger.
It's bigger than the thrill over here.
Very much so.
Ooh.
Big boy over here, you know.
The professor climbs up and looks around and goes, well, this is very interesting. And he
Do you know?
pulls out his map and just sort of starts making a note.
So you know what sort of beast lives here?
I do not. On my previous journey, this was not here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh snap! Something's about to mess us up.
How long ago was that previous journey?
Oh, I would say a few weeks, maybe a month.
Okay.
How fresh does this nest look?
Give me nature.
Oh boy. Let's give me something good, baby. Okay, that's better. That's a 14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the tracks look a few weeks old. Some of them look a few days. Others look very recent, like in the past few hours.
Do the feathers happen to remind me of a giant bird that we may have come across previously?
Nice.
I should run.
Roll. Actually, let's see. So, let's use this.
When Luke says so, I get very concerned.
Yeah, no. I'm intrigued though.
The answer is yes, by the way.
Oh
You guys
God.
see that shadow, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Uh,
beyond that is that's the cliff edge. Okay,
okay.
This is all a little sus.
you immediately hear a. You look up to see.
Oh dear.
That's way too big. About there.
The thrill? Darling?
A
Thrill.
very familiar
Please hide.
beast with scars and whatnot. And you see it approaching the nest that you're currently standing in.
Yeah.
Does
Is there any water? Is there any water around here?
Does it see? Does it see us?
Yes.
You guys are out in the open.
Are there any trees around?
All the
Oh,
trees that
Rune
are
is like-
around are fallen.
Okay.
God.
Before it even gets over here, I'm just gonna start off by casting Goodberry over here. I'm just gonna do that right now.
Okay, but what's the spell do?
Goodberry. Up to 10 berries appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use its action to eat one berry. Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day. And it's basically null after 24 hours of casting the spell.
Okay. So how do you divide the berries? There's 5 of you right now.
I'm not even telling everyone else yet. I'm just holding like 10 berries to myself here.
Okay, so you'll have all 10. Got it.
Yep.
So, as you're
Got
casting,
crazy.
is anyone else doing anything as the griffin approaches?
Oh god, I am going to prep a firebolt if it attacks.
Okay.
If it does not
Huh.
attack, I'm just gonna leave it alone and we're gonna walk away, hopefully with our lives.
Let me take a look.
I'm ready to rage on.
Okay.
Same thing. If it comes up, I'm ready.
So if it attacks, you're gonna rage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready for an attack as well.
Okay.
Not yet.
I was made
Not
for
yet.
this.
We ain't attacking yet. We ain't attacking.
It's
guys.
just if it attacks us, everything just fires off
Yeah.
at once.
But I'm ready for it.
I wanna wait. Is it at us yet? What's going on?
I'm getting to that. I just gotta find what page.
I need y'all to trust me here and let me lead this. All right.
I just really hope it doesn't end up like last time.
Well,
Hey, we were fine last time.
last time was a fluke. Okay. I think I can win it over this time.
So
I-
when it
Trust
sees
you for the moment.
intruders into its nest, it starts a dive bomb and sort of
boy.
goes like flies down around and lands about here.
Okay.
Why?
And it starts slowly stalking around the party.
Don't make any sudden movements.
I put 5 berries back in my bag, and I
Okay.
take the other 5, and I show them to the creature.
Okay.
What? Why would you do that?
Roll animal handling with disadvantage.
Oh wait, that was the wrong one. 1 second. $13 and 21, so 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
It slowly stalks closer to you, being careful. And this giant beast sort of is there staring down at you. Eyes glanced like between you and the berries.
Guys, make sure you put your weapons away. Don't let it see anything. All right.
Sure.
Rune's just like, ah, yes, my stick, my wand. Definitely just have that hidden.
Can I
Like the gun
can I
show
approach
away.
it? Or
It's
my turn done?
right up, like it's within reach of you.
Okay. I want to raise the berries up to it.
Okay. Roll animal handling again. This just normal.
23.
23. It eats the berries from your hand.
Should
And then
we
just-
leave now?
Just keeps staring at you.
Does that do anything about its like scars or anything like that, or is it just
Nope.
he's just chilling? Okay.
Still has the scars.
What's the attitude of the bird now?
It's really, it's a little bit more like trusting, but like it barely changed. Zach, give me a stealth check.
Yeah. 25.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay,
So
so
plus
you're-
7 for you.
Yeah, rogues. Okay. It doesn't seem to notice Zach. But notices
All right.
the other three of you, or the four of you.
Suckers.
And it's
Enjoy dying.
it's staring, and it's really just staring at Andre right now. Or Screamably.
Losers.
I'm just gonna chill. Like, it's not attacking us. I'm just like, Runa's just gonna like stare between the two and just like not make any sudden movements, but just kind of like slowly back away.
Okay. This one.
I want to pull the professor further away from
Okay.
the beast.
You can do that then. That good for you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Zach, what are you doing?
I'm hiding, bro. I'm hidden, aren't I?
Yeah, you're currently hiding
Oh, wait, why am I
behind-
so close?
You're currently
am I
hiding
so
like
close to
right
the
behind Screamably.
Hop in my bag.
Why would I do that?
Now hop on its back and slice its throat open.
No.
No.
I feel like, which way is it facing? Towards them?
It's
It's
facing
looking right at me.
towards you guys. It sees all of you right now.
point blank.
So I'm gonna.
It doesn't notice him.
So it doesn't see me. So can I run behind it?
No, we're not
We're
killing
not fighting it. We
We're
can
not
get out of this
fighting
without
it.
fighting, please.
Oh, we're not
We are-
fighting.
We are
No,
ahead.
we're trying to-
We
We
are
don't
ahead.
know that
We are
yet. We
chilling.
don't know yet.
Wait,
We don't
wait,
know what's happening.
is
We're
it-
trying.
Okay.
We're trying
Hold
to
on.
avoid
It's being
combat.
friendly right now.
One more
Being
question:
friendly,
Is it
I-
blocking our path?
We
You
can just
don't
go
know.
around.
You've been
please.
following the
I don't know.
professor the whole time.
Oh,
He's gaining trust with us.
Kill it,
All
kill
right,
it.
we're in a good
No.
spot right now. We don't need to throw. It's a throw risk.
Please.
no, it's just precautionary, you know.
No.
Please
Because
don't.
then he's gonna sneak up on
I'm
it.
not
and then
gonna-
he's and
We're
he's
so
not gonna
close.
go-
I'm not gonna try to kill
Get
it.
in the bag.
No, I think I'm just
Get
gonna.
in.
I think I'm just gonna sit behind it. You know. If he attacks forward, I'm safe still. He doesn't know I'm there. He won't look. I'm gonna sit behind it. You know.
Okay, roll stealth again. Because
Oh,
you're leaving your hiding spot.
Retro.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a dumb decision, then, guys. 25 again.
Okay, that was close. You managed to
That's close.
dip in and out between like the fallen trees and shrubbery, and you make your way to about right there, unseen.
Nice.
Do I still have the
Yeah.
what's left of the rabbit?
You didn't say you took it. I assumed you left it.
Dang it! I guess I left it behind.
No, I thought Geronimo ate it.
No, I
Like,
made
just
love
straight
to
up.
it.
No, that was something else.
Okay. Listen, Runa was like looking off in a corner, up checking. So
I just made out with a dead rabbit. No big deal.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like to give the bird a little, like a rub behind the ear.
Roll animal handling check with disadvantage.
You're talking about playing with fire right now, and then you're doing this.
Yeah, like you're saying I'm doing risky things. I'm just hiding from it.
15.
That was with disadvantage?
Yep, they both hit 15.
Okay. You go to like slowly reach your hand out, and he like moves his head back and like growls at you.
Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down right in front of it. I'm just gonna sit.
Okay.
He's gonna pop a squat.
You sit down, and as you like back up and sit down, takes notice and backs away and starts staring at these three on the cliff's edge, and just backs away to like a spot, and he doesn't sit, but like gets stationary and just starts staring.
Okay, I think it's gonna let us go. I think. I would like to avoid combat, so if we can like just chill and walk away.
Yeah, I second that.
So the professor, as you guys start walking, the professor goes, "Yeah, let's just go the long way around."
Yeah.
Okay. So you start walking, and you eventually make it. Oops. Wait, oh, that's why. Oh my god. You successfully avoid the griffin.
Holy shit.
How good am I?
Holy shit.
See,
10 out of 10.
Sometimes we just need to chill and not just whip out our weapons the second we see something, alright? Like, animals can be good too, alright?
Okay, well.
If you trust them, they'll trust you.
The thrill, darling? It would have eaten you probably, I think.
That's fine.
That's fine, he says.
Is
We're
it?
out.
So
We're out.
once you guys make it to like far enough away from its nest, you sort of circle back up and around, and you find yourself at another one of the campsites that the previous group has left.
Ayy.
And that's where we'll wrap it up for tonight.
Say the word and we go.
Whew. I'm sweating. I thought we
Animal
were gonna have
handler,
combat.
good.
Oh. Holy
I think
shit.
that was some of the worst rolling probably ever. Almost every
Oh,
single
yeah.
roll I pretty much failed.
I'm
I
gonna be
did-
that
I did good.
player.
I was there. I had nothing in between. It was either high roll or low roll.
Yeah,
I did
that
good,
does tend to happen
boys.
a lot. Okay. So thank you for everyone who came out. I hope you enjoyed it.
We
This
love and
is-
appreciate each and every one of you. Kisses. Mwah.
And this is for a school project, so we appreciate any support or feedback we can get. Next Friday, we're going to be talking about the sorcerer, the warlock, and the wizard with Catherine and Zach and myself.
Hell yeah.
So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and we'll be happy to get to those during our next Friday show.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So,
Deuces, everybody.
take care, everybody.
Ciao.
Avocado.